From questionable space missions to alleged hidden alien contact, we take a look at 5 leaks NASA didn't want you to know about. Number 5. Moon glow. In 1969, the crew of Apollo 11 had plenty to worry about, but upon their actual arrival on the moon, they received a new message from Mission Control. They were to check out a crater called Aristarchus. NASA wanted confirmation and possible further information about why this crater would glow. As Neil Armstrong himself went to check it out, he confirmed that it was, quote, considerably more illuminated, end quote, than its surroundings. As they began their conversation live on the radio, the transmission cut off for a total of 89 seconds. This loss of transmission was never explained, but the glow from the crater was labeled as nothing more than, quote, reflective dust. Both members of the public and some former high-ranking NASA workers have repeatedly claimed it's a cover-up. Number 4. Gordo sees green. When Major Gordon Cooper, aka Gordo, became one of NASA's original Mercury astronauts, it didn't take any convincing for him to believe that aliens existed. In interviews since his retirement, Cooper claims to have seen UFOs as early as 1951, and in 1963, during a solo orbital mission, he says he had a close encounter that was broadcast on NBC. He informed Mission Control that there was a glowing green object approaching him rapidly that he was watching. This was confirmed since the object was picked up on radar. After his return to Earth, however, he was forbidden to talk about the incident, and reporters were also told not to ask. In his later years, Cooper became much more vocal about what happened, both regarding this incident and other UFO encounters he claimed were covered up. In speaking to the UN, he said, quote, "Authority is afraid that people may think of God knows what kind of horrible invaders, so the password still is, we have to avoid panic by all means." Number 3. Aliens on the moon? Many people are familiar with the popular fake moon landing conspiracy theory. But although not quite as famous, there are many who claim to see something alien in photos of the moon. Ken Johnston, a former NASA staffer, may be the best-known proponent of this theory. He claims to have been in charge of destroying NASA moon photos during the 1970s. Proving that he wasn't very good at his job, he claims to have kept some photographic evidence of an alien presence on the moon. He alleges that the US government and NASA have altered their moon photos to eliminate ancient alien structures. In his own pictures, we can see odd surface patterns that could just as easily be natural phenomena, so they're not exactly the most convincing evidence either. Number 2. No aliens at Area 51. With the huge fences and the fact that people are chased away with guns, it's pretty clear that Area 51 either does or did at one point exist. It wasn't until 2013 that the actual location of Area 51 was officially admitted by the CIA. It took a request under the Freedom of Information Act to force the release of many documents about the site, which is located near Groom Lake, Nevada. It was confirmed that during the Cold War it was used for atomic testing and helped the development of the U-2 spy plane. And back as far as World War II, it was used as an aerial gunnery range. In 2015, Major Charles Bolden, a NASA administrator, laughed off the alien stories. Having been to Area 51, he said, quote, "I never saw any aliens or alien spacecraft or anything when I was there." According to him, it's just a super secret military place. Regardless of the status of Area 51, Bolden did admit that he believes in the existence of aliens, just that they're probably not in Nevada. Number 1. Did it happen? NASA has extensive photographic archives, and in 2015, they released an extraordinary 10,000 high-res photos. It gave us a look at 50 years of space travel that we've never seen before. Many people asked, why release them now? Was there mounting pressure from all the people who don't believe the US actually landed on the moon? Was it to use the high-res color photos to basically say, "I told you so," by overriding all the years of leaked grainy photos? Hard to tell what their motivation was, but the release provided the best look we've ever seen at the space program and the people who were involved with it. And as for the moon, we've never seen it look better. Were any doubters actually swayed? Probably not many. But it did give them more ammunition to research, dissect, and pontificate over in regards to the truth of aliens and the likelihood of extraterrestrial contact. If you like this video, why not hit that like button and remember to hit the subscribe button for more videos every 2 days.